So to start off my cow skull, I wanted to get the correct angle from tip to tip of the horns and then kind of come down with the same angle of the point of the nose. From here, I was looking at a reference online of a 3D model of this cow skull in this particular way. And then I just kind of used my circles, these different sizes, to kind of map out where I wanted the little bump on the top of the head to go. And then once I found that circle, I could begin mapping out from the top of the head, coming down, kind of curving to where the eyes are, back toward the nose area. So I'm using these angles as guidelines. Wherever I see circles within the skull structure, I try and find those as well, and then using some different sizes and kind of playing around with that as I go. But really, you just want to draw this out really nice and light. And then I did add a couple circles into my background as well for the composition. Because this was a 3 or 4-part series, I did add a little moon shape in the background using my circle stencils and a circle as well. Sometimes just putting in a nice wash in these nice shapes and then erasing the pencil afterwards. It's just a really light way to kind of fill your background, especially if this is a space that you are maybe decorating with your watercolor piece. You could choose some colors from that interior design as well. And also, it just helps the skull to kind of pop forward, adding some other earth-like elements. To begin painting this skull, I did start with a full light wash of the gray. I pretty much used gray and brown for this entire painting. I used a really soft round brush in order to do my washes with a lot of water, just to pop forward from the white background. And then for the more details, I used a really, really skinny little brush to do like the different cracks and such. So what you'll notice for the rest of the piece is just really layering in some different shadows and values in middle tones, and then the textures and details I go ahead and do at the end. So I did use gray for most of the skull painting, but using the brown allowed me to kind of build contrast between the horns, the teeth, and some little interior designs within the skull itself. So I did like mixing the two washes. I think it would look really nice just being in the gray, but I think the brown warmed it up a little bit, so it wasn't so drastic from the yellows and blues of the background.